I made it to Israel. 16 or so hours later. I'm here for 6 months for doing a teaching fellowship opportunity, teaching kids English here. And I made it. This is my setup. Let's go. My mom packed me like a huge party-sized bag of Cheetos, and it made it here, which I'm like so happy about. Okay, this is night one. What I made for dinner. It is a corn schnitzel wrap with cheese and mayo. It's mayo chup. And I got Cheetos. And we are excited. Corn schnitzel. Who would have thought? This is the current state of affairs. I slept really bad last night. I kept realizing I was in Israel. Went to the grocery store today, and it was stressful because everything was in Hebrew. And like with the conversion rates, it's just a lot. Tomorrow, I get to meet the teacher that I'm working with. I met other people in my cohort today. Alright, so we're gonna try this chocolate milk that people in my cohort are saying is iconic. It looks like a baby bottle pop, bro. Oh, fuck, I still got shit on my face. What is this binky ass, like... Alright. Dude, everything's in fucking Hebrew. So this could be like 100% sugar, and I can't read it. Like, I'm just a baby. Is... Oh, nothing's coming out. The fuck is going on? Hold on. Oh, you gotta... Just don't... You gotta pull the... yeah. Alright. Try it again. Ooh. That's good. You know, it's very nostalgic. It kind of... This shit's like Yoo-Hoo, bro. Like, y'all know Yoo-Hoo? Like, that shit was like crack. I remember having that in the back seat of my mom's Toyota Sienna, bro. Like, it's giving Yoo-Hoo.
תסתום עם המילים שלך, למה אני כאלה תחותך בהודעות, יא חתיכת גמור. חכה רגע, כל פעם שאתה...
Grocery shopping is crazy. I mean, luckily a lot of them have pictures, so it's fine, but for the most part, I gotta use Google Translate, which has this picture feature where you literally just take a picture of the label or whatever you're looking at, a sign, and just translate it. So, let's see how much is left on my timer. Pasta will be done in 3 fucking minutes, boys. We are golden. Let's go. So we're in Jerusalem. This is where Jesus was here, I swear. We're talking about British slang. I just learned taking a
Smooth, smooth.
Taking a piss.
Taking the piss.
Which basically means screwing around, messing around, wasting time.
If you say taking a piss, that means you're weeing. Okay, yeah.
So one of the coordinators came over and was gonna record me on social media, and they were like, "What are you looking forward to the most on this trip with working with the students?" And I was like, "I'm just looking forward to running around with the students, having fun with them, you know, being a derp." And I was like, I've literally never used the word derp before. It just came out. I was nervous. I panicked clearly. And it happened like over 2 hours ago, and I'm literally still thinking about it. And then also 5 minutes ago, this guy asked me if I wanted to come up. He's like, "I'm a Bedouin. Do you want to come up to the roof?" And I was like, "The roof?" He was like, "I got a shit." And then he offered me like 2 cashews. I was like, "I'm good." I was like, "What is going on?"
Mommy, what do we say? Say welcome.
Welcome, Emily and Sarah.
Welcome.
This segment is called Shit Emily Packed in Her Checked-In Luggage to Israel that other people might find funny and I find to be necessary. Alright, let's start, shall we? Number 1, wooden spoon. I mean, this guy is just an OG. I mean, just in any kitchen everywhere. Dawn Power Wash. Wild card for sure. But can we talk about this product? The fact that you can spray it instead of doing the whole 1 or 2 less movements every single time you're washing. I mean, that shit adds up, and I think it's just fun. Honey. I don't have an amazing use case for this one, just the fact that I didn't want to buy it again when I had it. Okay? 5. Emergent fucking sea. I don't know what they're doing out here in Israel, but this shit is 1,111% of my daily vitamin C intake. I mean, this has just got the United States and home written all over it. Citrusy garlic seasoning blend from Trader Joe's. Last one for now. We got azithromycin, which is better known as Z-Pak, the antibiotic to help fend off bacterial upper respiratory infections. Let's go! I mean, honestly, I'm sure I could find this out here, but they're gonna tell me it's some name I don't know, by some company I don't know, and it's some unknown amount. So basically, I'm still in the United States in that sense. But, you know, foreign medicine is scary, bro. Just got back from my first day of school. Oh. Oh, man. Kids are, like, something else entirely. First of all, it has never been clearer that I don't speak Hebrew. Just in case, for the record, anyone, I don't, like, yeah. The 3rd graders I was with came up to me and said, "Konnichiwa, we like noodles." And I was like, I'm from New Jersey. I think they were trying to be polite, but it came off racist. So, there's that. I think I might be the only one of 3 Asians in Israel right now, so, like, I guess I can understand the confusion there. They come up to me and they're like, "I don't know you." And I was like, I also don't know you. But anyways, they actually are really cute. It's just, like, hilarious, because they will, like, speak to me in Hebrew, and I'm like, this is not gonna go well, honestly.
אמיליה, בזמן שאני עוצר, נועם נוגע בי.
brought in a turkey and cheese wrap, and I put it under the panini press, and then I found out that that panini press was kosher. Can't have meat and cheese in it. So like basically fucked up the whole thing. And I had, I think it was 3rd graders today that were going with this to me, like, hey, and like, honestly, like, it hurt my feelings. I mean, I know they're just kids and they don't mean it, but like, I'm a human, I have feelings, and you know, it's been a long time since I've been made fun of for being Asian. And when you're in a country that barely has Asians, and maybe I'm the first Asian they've ever seen in their life, I understand it's shocking for them, but they are, you know, still laughing at me, right? So, I don't know, it brings back some not so good old feelings of how I felt growing up, and some racist jokes made against me. I know they don't mean it like that, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't affect me. And also because I've always just struggled with that identity of like Jewish and Asian and being a mix of both, and not Jewish enough, not Asian enough, not white enough, like just being kind of a melting pot. We have a Shabbaton weekend, so we're on this really pretty lake and we're learning about being Jewish and peoplehood. And tonight is going to be my first night keeping Shabbat. The woman holding the camera was supposed to do it with me. Rivka? I'm sick. Shut the fuck up. She was going to do it and then she changed her mind.
I might still do it. No, I might do it.
Don't bullshit.
Maybe. No, you know what? Because I'm gonna leave my phone in the room. So it will only be. I'm sick.
I've never even heard you cough till now. I have something to say about Shabbat. There's a lot of, like, people keep it by not using electronics, not spending money, not working. What else?
Not writing.
Not right.
What?
I don't know. I just think that's a funny, like,
It is.
one.
You also can't tear, so you can't. Wait. I've just thought of a big thing. The toilet paper is not Shabbat friendly
What?
because you can't tear. So
How were
probably,
you supposed to do? Oh,
probably
it's like
the people.
tissues?
Yeah, so the people who keep Shabbat, because Ido did say.
Okay.
Like saying be in Shabbat friendly rooms with Shabbat friendly toilet paper.
Because you can't tear.
You can't tear, yeah.
Can't tear, can't write, can't spend money, electricity, can't turn lights
Yeah.
on. So me and Rivka were gonna.
We are. Maybe.
Whatever. Anyways, I'm excited to do it because I've never done it before, and I think it might just be a nice unplug. Hour 6 or 7 without a phone. It's pretty nice, honestly. Not gonna lie. We had like a bunch of activities today, and at one point we broke it off into groups, and then we were done. So I went back to the room, and I didn't know where my friend was, and she had the key. So I was just like waiting outside the room. The only thing I had in my hands was an orange and a banana. So I just sat there holding them, and that was it. And I did that for like 20 minutes. It's crazy because, like, do people, when they don't have phones, do they just wait for other people to arrive? It's actually quite nice not worrying about my phone. Like, I definitely feel some urges, like, oh, let me check it, like, and then I realize it's off. But it's honestly kind of relaxing because I'm just like not worrying about it. Like, it's not on my mind. I can't check any messages. Like, blah blah blah. I can't check my email incessantly, which I don't know why I do that to begin with, but I do that. I think in some like downtime moments, like just when you're like laying in bed, you're kind of like, I could use it. Like your brain is just used to that like stimulation in a rest state, which is like kind of interesting. I'm enjoying it. I'm not finding it too challenging, to be honest. We did a lot of group talks today about Jewish identity and what that means. And like, I don't even know how much I've really thought about that, to be honest with you. Of course, to some extent, because I grew up celebrating Jewish holidays. And my dad's Israeli. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm just taking it all in. I'm learning. I'm soaking in the culture, the religion, the spiritual nature of Judaism, and seeing what pieces I want to take with me. But you know, I don't have it all figured out. And I just know I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to learn and soak it all in. So tomorrow they're said to release the first phase of the hostages. So it's very tense here in Israel. Just like people on edge. They don't know how it's gonna go. And we're at this lake, Kinneret, which is like a very, I don't know, holy area, is it?
Yeah, it's holy for every religion.
Yeah. So we checked out a cemetery, but as we were walking down today, people's phones, you saw that? People's phones went off.
Is it?
Missiles in
I
Jerusalem
think I need to
and Tel
change my
Aviv.
phone settings because
Yeah,
mine does.
but you just heard everyone's phones go off, like whatever, and it's just crazy. Like everyone's checking on people they know. Like someone called their mother, like is everything okay? And it's just like crazy that that's like the norm. Just like check your phone. Like you know, in the U.S. it's like, oh, let me check my phone. I have a, you know, someone liked my Instagram story, and here it's like, oh, let me check my phone because you know there's like a missile like in my area. So it's just like a completely different way of life. And some of them have seen the missiles, like with the Iron Dome, and it's like, they've seen it.
So cute.
Okay.
He's like, nope.
I think I now understand what it means and the pain that can come from pouring your heart out to someone. Because most of the time when I think about that phrase, I think of it as a positive. Like you poured your heart out to someone, you were vulnerable with them. And I think that's a beautiful thing. However, if it's not given to the right responsible person who can handle your heart, it is super painful. And I've realized recently that the reason why pouring your heart out to someone can be painful is because you can't take that back. They feel your love, they feel your affection for them. But not only that, what I find to be haunting is you experiencing yourself doing it. And most of the time, that's a best version of you, a beautiful, selfless, generous, compassionate version of you at a high level that you might not always be all the time. I think what it can also be sad is missing the version of yourself that you were when you were loving, when you were pouring your heart out. There's just a new perspective on it because when you think about loss, you just think of an external thing, another person, another being, another place. But what about the parts of yourself that are lost in the process?
First letter.
Aleph.
אמרתי לבעלי, אלה שהיו
Aleph,
צמאים
Bet,
ורעבים ואין להם בתים,
Gimel,
איזה חזקים,
Daled,
אלוהים.
Hey,
באמת,
Vav.
אז אפילו שראיתי
I got
את
two
זה,
more.
חזרתי על זה וידעתי
No, four
שהם
more.
כבר עם אמא
No.
שלהם, אבל כשראיתי איך
Oh,
הם מעבירים
Zayin,
אותם וחמאס
Het,
ככה,
Het,
והיה איזה
Het,
גבר,
Het,
וכל
Het.
דבר ראיתי.
Yud.
היה
Good.
רוצה
Okay, new additions to the room. I just picked up this bedstand today for 50 shekels. $10, my watches. I got this lamp. 3 settings. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Great. And I got this rug. Check it out. I'm very excited about. This is more cozy now, right?
It is. It's so cozy. What the hell?
Echad, Shtaim, Shalosh,
Shtaim.
Shtaim.
With an M at the end.
Okay, Echad, Shtaim, שלוש,
אפילו אמר משלם
ארבע.
$1,000,000 לאחד
חמש,
שיקבל.
חמש,
אף אחד לא דיבר. אף אחד לא אמר כלום.
שש, שש.
כולם חמאס. בעזה כולם חמאס. כולם.
What's the next one?
Sheva.
אבינו
שבע
נשים.
and עשר.
You skipped 2.
איך אנחנו חיים על ידע? וכמה זה
שמונה.
נס אלוהים.
שמונה,
Tesha.
תשע, and then
את ראית לפני
I just said
3-4
it. You did.
חודשים כשהיו מעבירים אותם מצפון לדרום שחמאס
תשע.
ימות.
you can just tell me.
Esther.
Esther. I just said it. You did.
One of my students today told me that his uncle died in Gaza, and it's like, you know, nothing can equip you to like look at a child and know what to say to that, other than, you know, I'm sorry. I just was like, yeah. A big question that's been floating around in my mind: why am I here? Why am I here in Israel? Why did I come to Israel? And the answer is, I've come to Israel to be in Israel, to exist here, like to just be. And I'm loving that. And I feel extremely present in the moment because of the work I'm doing and what I'm doing and just my daily life. I just feel like I'm here in a way I haven't felt in a long time. You know, I think a lot of the last year I spent a ton of time in my head, and it's not a good place to be. It's just not. It's torture sometimes. I just feel like I have my feet on the ground and I'm in the world, you know, not in my own world, but in the world. And it's like, why are you here in Israel? To be here in Israel. That's all I got.